Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel and also my Patreon. If you are tuning into this from Patreon, you know, or even YouTube, you know that these are only going to be on, the weekly horoscopes are only going to be available on my YouTube channel through the month of October for promo. So for those of you that are interested in catching the weekly horoscopes, you can find them on my Patreon. This is an exclusive benefit to my Patreon patrons on Patreon. So again, if you want to sign up for that, it's www.patreon.com/psychic medium Ray. So what I'm going to do now is do the horoscopes for all the signs by their element, and this is going to be for the week of October 19th through October 25th. Okay, so October 19th through the 25th, and I'm going to start off with our air signs. So I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm going to be shuffling, and we're going to see what is coming up for this week for you guys. All right, so this week, the Strength card came up immediately for me. When the Strength card comes up, it feels like you may be battling some kind of personal battle. I feel like it's more into your emotions, feelings about certain things, because also Temperance is here. And it's like Temperance is like, for me, is like about balance, right? Being patient. So again, there is, and this explains, because a lot of air energy, a lot of air signs tend to not be as patient with things manifesting in their life, and specifically this week. Then we have here the Five of Cups. So it kind of feels like, again, like I said, the Cups energy is full of emotions. Something y'all are going through very deeply, and it's affecting a lot of you. And I don't know why, but I just feel like it is connected to your emotions, potentially a relationship. Then we have here the Four of Swords. So it's a time to kind of rest. This is a time not to do too much, to be easy, to be gentle with yourself, right? You are thinking a lot. You're going to be thinking a lot and brainstorming a lot. What is your next move? All right. So don't see, if you feel like things are slowing down, or you feel like you can't get work done at the pace that you want it to be, if there's a reason for this, okay? Sometimes when you move too fast, specifically if you're an air sign, you know how we are always bouncing off the walls with energy. We tend to be up in the air because we are air signs, right? So when we talk about being up in the air, again, it's being up in your thoughts and your feelings. And so, wow, this card even got stuck to the table. The Ten of Swords. So again, you're going through some kind of purging this week, Gemini and Libra and Aquarius, okay? If you're an air sign, you're going through some kind of purging. I don't suspect that this is going to be a long-term thing. But then we have here the King of Swords. So again, this could be with another male. This could be about a male who is very, very strong mentally as well. Or if it's you, if you're a female tuning into this, maybe you are the divine feminine and you just have a lot of a divine masculine, and you have the divine masculine energy. But again, you are kind of set in your ways, and that person, it may be set in their ways. And so again, there could be some conflict. But then we have the King of Cups, somebody who's willing and able to give and express freely. So it could be that you are kind of, some of you are in between a relationship, two different people, right? Maybe you are in a relationship that's not fruitful, but you have options, and they both bring two different elements to the table, right? So I kind of feel like you are kind of look like the Hangman. You feel trapped. I feel like some of you this week could be feeling very trapped in your relationships, in your love life. But with the Six of Wands, it's almost like, you know, it's all about creativity, sexual expression, moving forward. Victory is yours. I feel like, again, you are moving at a pace, but it's not where you want to be right now, this week in particular. Then we have the Ten of Cups. This is ultimately what you want. This is the outcome. You want happiness. You want fulfillment. A promise of a promising relationship. So it seems like this week, the air signs, every air sign is thinking about love, or is thinking about emotions, thinking about, you know, their life in general. And it's all centered around the theme of love, whether it's romantic, it's family based, whatever it is all centered about love. So yeah, this is like kind of like crazy, but a good crazy, I kind of feel. So Now we're going to do our fire signs, again, for the week of October the 19th through the 25th. If you are a fire sign, you are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle, and we're going to get into your horoscopes. So again, if you are a fire sign, you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, you are a fire sign. So let's get into this. Those two wanted to pop out. The Star. So again, a lot of feelings, a lot of connected things, you know, that you're feeling, wishes that you want. This is like a promise that everything that you want is going to manifest. It is a higher connection to a higher power. You being very in tune with yourself, right? Your desires. The Ace of Swords, whatever you've been going through mentally, you are overcoming that. You are being very fierce in your mind, and it's opening up new possibilities for you with the Ace of Swords. It's like you are not here to play this week at all. Your energy is pretty fierce. You're feeling very fierce when it comes to finishing things. You want no loose ends is what Spirit is kind of showing me. Then we have the Seven of Wands. So again, taking time for yourself. People recognizing you, right? You are kind of like cosmic in so many ways. People look up to you, but at the same time, there's not a need to be defensive. You are individual. You're a spiritually luminous. I like that. You're spiritually luminous, and it shows. Your light shows. Then we have the Page of Wands. So again, you are in the beginning of something new. You're on the verge, even though we are in the middle of October. There is something new that is coming about in your life. Something that's coming to fruition, and I feel like it's awesome. Like, I feel like it's really, really good for you. But the Five of Swords tells me, again, there are voices in your head. You kind of double guess and second guess yourself, and that is the problem, that you stand in your own way. But the Page of Pentacles, is there something new about money, jobs, right? Creating. Again, you need to not doubt yourself. You need not doubt yourself at all when it comes into this Page energy with the Pentacles. There's something coming. Like let's see here. This is the Empress, so that's you standing in your divine femininity, right? And just being very protective, knowing what you want, expressive. You are trying to be the best partner that you can, or the best daughter, the best sister, the best friend, or the best mother. And you kind of hold things together. Look, the Sun. So regardless of what you're going through, whatever you're feeling, you know, for a bit of this week, it's going to feel kind of, for a moment, like a couple of hours, possibly a day, you're going to feel a little unhinged, so to speak. I feel like that's just going to kind of go away. It's going to go away. Look, the Hangman. So again, there's somebody that feels very trapped in a situation, but I'm not too worried about it, because with the Sun card, it kind of shows that things get better. Five of Wands. Again, there's people that are trying to start, like I said before, that are trying to start battles with you. Pick and choose your battles wisely. This is not your circus. It's not your monkey, right? You know that saying, or maybe I said it wrong. Not my monkey, not my circus, or whatever. But it's kind of like that. You know, don't do that. Like, don't get involved into other people's drama. Don't get pulled in. And the Moon card, again, a promise to, you know, purify yourself and look at through that, you know, working through your shadow side, your shadow self. But it's a purification. So again, I feel like the energy this week is intense, but it's nothing that you cannot handle if you are a fire sign. So now we're going to do our earth signs. If you're a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, this is going to be your horoscope for this week. Again, if you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, I'm just shuffling the cards. I like to do a couple shuffles. All right, we start off the energy with the Hermit. So some of you are feeling very close to home. You're not wanting to really venture out. You are kind of introverted this week. And again, people say, oh, I've always been an introvert, or I've always been an extrovert. But I feel like, you know, it doesn't matter. You can always change your feelings. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you are going on a journey, right? This could be like changing jobs, changing positions, going after something, maybe relocating. But it is a journey for you. Look, the Page of Cups. Again, something new is budding also in your personal life, in your relationships, your friendships. Something new is coming. And I feel like you're very open to it, because the Cups is like, the Page for me is something new that's blossoming, and something that you want fulfilled. But it's like, it could be the inception of a relationship or something fairly new, but it feels good. It feels kind of balanced with this. And then we have here, look, the Lovers. Wow. So didn't I say that with the Page of Cups? So the Lovers, it's, you have a lot of focus. So this is a week potentially, could be a game changer, depending on where you are in your astrology, right? In your sun sign, and depending on the cosmos, like the different things that are happening this week in the cosmos, you know, the planets. But there's a lot of focus on your love life. But let me see what comes out further, because I feel like everything that's been shown so far is good. Look, the Knight of Wands. So again, a lot of sexual tension, a lot of communication, especially if you are an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's almost like you guys are finding, like, through sexuality and through sexual or intimacy with a partner, that you are kind of healing yourself, but also elevating to a higher vibration. You're ascending, essentially. Look, the Chariot. So you're taking things very much to the next level in a relationship, quite possibly, okay? Or you're about to, or the other person is wanting that, right? So if it's not happening now, it's something that is potentially could be happening. And so if you've had any doubts, like, where does this person stand? Look, Ace of Cups. Like, this is speaking all about love, a relationship. Like, this is like a soulmate union. This is a powerful week, I would say, intuitively, using my intuition and the horoscope, the tarot. I kind of feel like this week is going to be a week for a lot of you earth signs. It's very, very interesting, where you've had stagnation before. Look, the Devil card. You need to be careful, though, because I feel like what it's saying here is the Ace of Cups is there's true love here, and it feels good. It feels good, because the Devil card is typically the opposite of the Lovers card. So for me, since you guys got the Lovers card, and this is, again, the Devil card, coming out all about this relationship, I feel like there is still something that you're holding on to, and you need to let it go. And again, this is a reminder that you need to move away from that person from the past. I feel like the Devil card could be an ex, or someone that you still think of, or someone that you're still in contact, especially if you are in a situation where you have children from the past relationship, right? Or you have some kind of bond. Maybe you're still in touch with that person's mother, right? Or their family members. Again, just being very cautious, because you don't want to destroy something so pretty with the Devil energy. Not that it's a bad energy, but it does bring out the temptation. It does bring out some lower vibrations, right, of lust and the superficiality, and it kind of blinds you. It's almost like you are trapped or chained to something from the past. And when we look at the traditional tarot, again, this doesn't show like chains, but in the traditional tarot, you see the Devil and two lovers that are kind of chained to, to it. So then we have here the Eight of Cups. So again, walking away. Everything that Spirit is saying is, like, if you have anybody from the past this week, walk away from them. You do not need to turn back or revisit that. And this is, like, I think, an affirmation for a lot of you that are tuning into my channel, into my Patreon. Spirit is definitely, and this, get the final kind of card or summary for the week. So then we have the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, right? Working as a team, working together, being unified. This is going to help you to get projects done, because this week, for some reason, when I was reading the other horoscopes, it feels like this week a lot of you are going to, especially air signs, are going to be struggling with getting things on done on time. It kind of feels like you're stuck, like you can't move forward as fast as you want. So now we're going to get to do the water signs finally. These are going to be for Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So if you are a water sign, let me go ahead and shuffle the cards and see what Spirit has to say. So again, if you're a water sign, you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, this is going to be your horoscope for this week. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay, the moon again. So a lot of reflections, a lot of dealing with your shadow self. Then we have the Empress. So that's you kind of like birthing new ideas, being very strong, holding the family together, you know, being that divine feminine and just standing in her power this week. And if you're a male, then this would be you, quite possibly. Maybe you're very in tune with your divine feminine energy. And so again, you're kind of evoking that. I think a lot of males that look at my horoscopes kind of feel like they're geared towards females, or they cannot relate because, you know, I pull out a certain gender on a card. But really, Spirit is non-gender. There's nothing, and it can apply to both men and women. Men should not be afraid to explore their divine femininity. And it's something I feel like it's very much needed to explain. And I did a video about this, you know, not too long ago. But let's see. Okay, so the Magician. Again, I feel like there is this element, like whatever you are soul searching for, whatever answers you're wanting, maybe it's like you want to start a new job, but you don't know if you have the skills, or maybe you want to open up a business, but you're not sure it's time. I feel like it's time. The Magician is someone that has all the tools that they need to succeed, right? It can also be an air of someone that is very sexual, or maybe that has a different type of energy, you know, where it's kind of like a trickster. But I don't feel that. I honestly feel like this is talking about you awakening to your highest potential this week, not letting anything or anyone hold you back. Again, the Fool. So again, look, I can't make this up. The Fool card is like you don't know that you're approaching the end of a cliff, but you're going to continue to go forward and take a leap of faith. And that's essentially what the Fool card represents. It's like taking a leap of faith. Look, the Four of Wands, everything that you want, you're planning for the future. Everything that you want, like whether it's like coming into money, purchasing a new home, you know, doing something, signing a contract, you know, that is for a long-term position. There's something that you're laying the foundations with the Four of Wands. You're laying the foundations down, and you're doing the groundwork that needs to be done. And again, it feels very good if you are a water sign this week. So you guys are like taking a big step, and even though you may be afraid on the subconscious level, I feel like Spirit is nudging you and pushing you forward. And so regardless of what you feel on the outside, it's not gonna hold you back. Again, Ten of Swords, like I said, fear. I can't make this up. Like the cards that I'm pulling out, like I read them, but I read them also intuitively using my gift. So that's what I kept hearing Spirit say, and it's like I'm channeling when I'm doing these cards and these horoscope readings or intuitive horoscopes. So again, we have here, you know, the Six of Swords. So again, you're moving forward, you're moving away from drama, you are ascending essentially to a higher awareness of yourself, and you're learning more about yourself. And it can be very scary, like I said, because in the very beginning we got the Moon card, which is like a symbol of, you know, doing deep transformation, soul work. But look, the Emperor, interesting. It's like somebody that is a partner for you, a soulmate, or somebody that grounds you. This person is very set in their ways, financially okay. I feel like they're very much the father type of energy. So this is not your father. This could be more romantic. It could be a partner, somebody in your life that you're very focused on and that you're moving towards. Look, the Seven of Pentacles. Again, this is so beautiful. You are creating things, the roots. It runs deep. So you're working hard towards your future. You're planting the seeds so they can grow, and they're growing already. So again, for your finances, like you are thinking this week a lot about money and future and happiness. And then we have the Seven of Wands. People look up to you, but at the same time, you may kind of be in a bubble, kind of like she is in a bubble, in her own bubble, and protected. So you need not to be very apprehensive about people who try to come into your energy, because you are protected. Nine of Swords, some kind of mourning. It's like you are mourning something. It's like even though you're going through the motions, you're going through all of the sadness, you are still kind of thinking about it. And it's like, stop thinking about it. King of Pentacles, again, about money. It's, again, this could be about a partner and his own worries that are shining through, and it's affecting you, especially if you're an empath. And so, again, you're feeling kind of a certain way, but don't need to worry. And then we have here Judgment. So, again, it's like you are your own worst critic. And I feel like, again, you're picking up on the emotions and stuff, because a lot of you, I feel Spirit is telling me you are empaths, and you need to stop, you know, picking up on other people's emotions if you can. But of course that sounds ridiculous. So what you can do is make sure that you are, you know, cleansing your energy and your aura with Palo Santo sage, scrubbing, you know, taking a salt bath to cleanse your aura, right, completely. It's very, very important for you. But like I said, you have the fullest potential. Doors are opening up for you this week. It's like you are thinking about a lot of things, but you're also doing a lot of stuff. You're not just sitting there and not taking action. So be proud of yourself and be empowered. All right, guys? So I love you. Thank you so much. And many blessings and love and light. Bye.